If you're selling on Etsy and using PrintsWell for fulfillment, connecting the two can save you a lot of time. And in today's video, I'll show you how to connect your Etsy shop, process your orders, and get your products mapped for faster fulfillment. Okay, so let's hop right into it. Connecting your Etsy shop with PrintsWell is super easy. First, you'll just need to make sure that you're logged into your Etsy shop and your PrintsWell ordering portal. And inside of your PrintsWell ordering portal, you'll click the Manage Account button, and then you'll scroll all the way down to where you see Store Integration, and then you'll click the button here that says Link Etsy Store. And this will redirect you to Etsy. And since you're already signed in, it's just going to ask you to grant PrintsWell access to your shop. And you will do that by clicking Grant Access. And then you'll be redirected back here to your PrintsWell ordering portal, where you will see a confirmation right here on the page saying that your store has successfully been connected. Okay, so let's head over to our orders page. So you will notice two new tabs here. And the first is New External Orders. This is where your unprocessed Etsy orders will appear. These are orders that have not yet been converted to PrintsWell orders. And this is also where we'll map our products. So this is where you'll find all of your new Etsy orders. Okay, pending external orders. We'll come back to this tab once we submitted an order. Etsy syncs with PrintsWell every 20 minutes. So shortly after an order has been placed in your shop, you'll see it populate here in the New External Orders tab. Okay, so as you can see, we have a new order. Awesome. All right, so let's go check this order out. Okay, so you'll notice that every item that was in that Etsy order will appear here. And the items that you see here in red just means that they need to be mapped. Okay, so product mapping tells PrintsWell which PrintsWell products, quantity, options, and file will belong with each Etsy product. And since PrintsWell imports the entire Etsy order, products listed here that are not fulfilled by PrintsWell will remain red and unmapped. And the unmapped items will be removed from the order once it's created. And today we'll map some products together from start to finish. We are going to map a product with a print file that is same on every single order, and one product that is a personalized product that will need a new file for every order. All right, so to begin mapping a product, we're going to start by clicking the Item Setup button, in which this takes me into the PrintsWell ordering portal, where I will build this product using the exact same process as if I was placing a standard PrintsWell order. So something I do want to go over with you guys really quick is the multiple quantity settings here. So within product mapping, you can set your multiple quantity settings here. This lets you choose whether multiple quantities of this SKU are combined or packaged separately. Okay, so let's move on. This SKU is a note card, so I'm going to start by selecting my product type. Right, and they are some flat cards. And then I'll select my size, which is A2. And then I'm going to do my favorite paper, which is the 120 eggshell ultra white. And no, I am only printing on the front. And then choose whatever quantity comes with that order. In this case, for me, it's 25. So I'll select product. Okay, and then it will bring you to this page where you'll just go through the rest of your selections. No, this will not be a variable print job. And then you'll choose your packaging. And for me, it's premium packaging. Okay, so now I just need to go get my file. Okay, so my file is uploaded, and no, won't be a die cut today, and no angled corners. So we'll hit next, and I'm going to choose my envelopes that comes with this note card. And let's see, I'm going to choose fuchsia as it's one of our most popular, and make sure that the quantity is correct, and there is no printing today, and I don't need any liners, so I'm just going to click next. Lovely. So I'm going to review and make sure that all of this is correct. My premium packaging is selected and that this is set up exactly how I want it to be shipped out to my customer. And after you have confirmed all of your selections and that your product mapping setup looks correct, and then you'll click Add to Cart. Okay, so when you're done mapping that product, you'll head back to the external order, and then you'll finish mapping any others that we need to do. So next we'll map the personalized product. So click Item Setup just like you did prior, and then you'll go through the same process. Okay, so this product is also going to be a note card, and then I'm going to choose its size and then the paper that it comes with. And nope, I don't need printing on the back, just the front. And then I'm going to select a quantity for that order, which in my case is 25 again, select product. Okay, and just go through the rest of the options here. This will not be a variable print job. Make sure the quantity is correct. And since this is a personalized file, we are going to leave this blank. Just leave it alone. Don't bother it. And just move on. This order is actually going to be a scallop die cut note card. So make sure I choose that. Then I'm going to hit next. And I'm going to choose my envelopes. And we're going to choose fuchsia again because we love it. Beautiful color. Awesome. Okay, so While my envelopes don't require printing, let's say yours did. If you have printing on your envelopes for like guest addressing or any other type that is also like made to order, personalized, you could then select that yes, you want printing, and then you would just leave your files blank here, just like you did for the design on the note card. But for me, I don't need it, and I'm just gonna select no and hit next. All right, so really quick, like last time, make sure that all of your selections are correct before you move on and add to cart. Looks great to me, and then we'll hit add to cart. All right, so now that we're done with the mapping, let's return to our external order. Okay, so now that we're back to the order, you can see that these products here are green, which means that they are successfully mapped and ready to go. As you can see, we still have one item here in red, but we don't fulfill tote bags, so we are going to leave that alone. And again, you can just ignore it and it will go away once we have processed the order. So with that being said, we're ready to create the PrintsWell orders. So let's hit the create order for this external order button. And then this will bring me to the actual PrintsWell order where I can complete the order with just a few clicks. So let's scroll down to where our personalized file is, and you can see that it has this big exclamation point saying, hey, this file is missing. So let's pay attention to that. You will then hit edit, and then it will bring you back to this page where you then will go find that personalized file. Okay, so I have my file uploaded now, and if this also had an envelope print file, you would also do it in this process as well. Okay, so let's hit next. Make sure everything is still correct. Okay, so let's update the cart now. Okay, also something else I want to mention. If I make a change to a mapped product during the PrintsWell order, like uploading a file or changing the quantity or something like that, it will not override my mapping on future orders. And I love that for us so that we can make order specific changes without it affecting our main mapping process. Okay, awesome. So let's scroll down. Since Etsy doesn't share dropshipping information with fulfillment partners, just simply click edit right here in the shipping section. And you'll just copy your address from your Etsy order and paste it into the shipping address. Okay, so we got our address in. That's good to go. Update. Make sure everything is still correct. Perfect. Okay, so let's hit checkout and then we'll choose our shipping. Okay, then we'll go down to submit our order. Yes, I would like to submit this order. And then it'll bring you to this page confirming that the order was submitted with an invoice number and all the other things. Great. So you can see now that this order has moved out of my new external orders over into the pending external orders. So this means that the order has been successfully submitted to PrintsWell and is currently in production. And once we have processed and shipped this order, it will then appear in the order history tab. And then you can grab the tracking number from there or from the shipping confirmation email, and then manually enter that tracking number into Etsy for your customer. And one more thing really quick, if you want to view or edit any of your mapped products and the new externals orders, there's a button to manage your products. You'll click that and it'll show your products that are already mapped. And this is where you can review all of your mapped products and make any changes necessary. Once your products are mapped, future Etsy orders will be so much faster to process because all of your options will automatically populate into those orders. And that's pretty much it. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and stick around for more tutorials. Thank you. Bye.